All right, sixth grade. So now that we know the different cardboard building techniques, we need to think about how to approach our own sculptures individually. So what I would recommend doing is thinking about, we already looked at what does our sculpture look like from the front. So for me, I think the best way to approach mine is to cut out pieces of cardboard that are the shapes of each of the ones that I have drawn in here. And then I'm going to use the slot method in order to attach all the pieces together. Up here, I think I might use some layering just to glue them together. So I have, of course, my sketch to refer to. I have some different pieces of cardboard. I have a Sharpie. I'm going to use that instead of a pencil so that you can see what I'm drawing easier. And then I have scissors and one of the canary knives. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and draw each of my shapes onto a piece of cardboard. All right, so I have cut out all of my pieces. The only things I haven't cut out yet are the pieces that I'll use for the slot technique for attaching them. So at this point, because I have all my shapes drawn out, none of the patterns or anything like that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut these out using a canary knife. I think that will be a little bit easier to get the different curves than it would be using a pair of scissors. All right, so I have all of my pieces cut out and I want them arranged somewhat like this. For this sculpture, I might rotate that up a little bit more or not. I can decide still. That's okay. All right, so the next thing that I want to do is think about how everything is going to go together. So I'm going to do a slot technique with small pieces of cardboard in order to connect these together. So that way the entire sculpture can stand, but also I can add some three-dimensionality to this as well. So I am just going to do that using some strips of cardboard. And again, using the slot technique. So drawing and cutting some lines in here into the actual sculpture pieces along with the slot pieces that I'm making as well. All right, everyone, so I have cut out the slots. I finished assembling everything. So just to take a look from the side, hopefully you can see that there are pieces connecting these three all together. I did decide to stack a couple small trimmings of, ignore the bell, sorry, of cardboard under here so that way I can kind of prop it up without using a slot. So I used some layering, one of our cardboard techniques there. So now that everything is assembled, it does stand on its own. It is ready to be painted.